14 points. Matt Wallace in the first half had 8 assists. He's 4 away from tying a career-high 4 assists with those 8. He also has 3 points to go along with 4 rebounds. And for the Mules, no one in double figures. Rakeem Dickerson leads their team in scoring with 9 points. Anyway, the half, Northwest Missouri State down by 1, 37-36. We're back, get ready for second half play right after this timeout on the Bearcat Radio Network.
Come on now, let's go! Come on now, let's go!
The Bearcat Halftime Report, underwritten by Tri-State Ford and Lincoln.
Support for today's Bearcat broadcast comes from Maryville's Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is open 24 hours and offers groceries, delicatessen, salad bar, gas, a bakery, floral shop, and pharmacy. More information available in-store or at 660-582-2191. And from Shelter Insurance, providing coverage for auto, home, life, and business, 24-hour claims assistance, and insurance reviews. More information available from Shelter agents Dave Weigel of Maryville, Craig Thompson of Albany, Jody Nollison of Savannah, and Larry Ollinger of Mound City. Support also comes from Championship Motors in Maryville, located at 1528 South Main Street. Chad, Jesse, and Johnny offer a variety of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. More at ChampionshipMotorsLLC.com or at 660-582-8800. Also from Younger Auction Company, Mark Younger and his team simulcast online live auctions in all states. Younger Auction specializes in real estate, farm equipment, collectibles, and antiques. Or at YoungerAuction.com. Support for the Bearcat Radio Network is also provided by the Monks of Conception Abbey, praising God and serving the Northwest community since 1873 through ministries such as the Abbey Guest Center, Conception Seminary College, and the Printery House. More at conceptionabbey.org. And from Watkins True Value, located in Maryville, Nebraska City, and Red Oak, Watkins True Value provides hardware, tool rental, paint, electrical, and plumbing supplies. Behind every project is a True Value. More at truevalue.com/Watkins True Value. And welcome back to Bearcat Arena. Second half underway as Northwest goes from our right to our left, down by 1, 37-36. And out front of foul as Justin Pitts tried to take it through the lane. A little push and a foul as Rakeem Dickerson gets called for the foul. That's his first. Again, Northwest down by 1, 37-36. With Matt Gorder, I'm John Coffey. Karen Lawrence is our engineer along the Bearcat Radio Network this afternoon. Castle inbound baseline right. Going with their original starting 5, and so is Central Missouri inbound into the right corner for Pitts. Pitts dribbles out front, brings it between the circles for Connor Kirker, who picked up 3 early fouls and set a lot of the first half. Cats getting some good minutes from Anthony Woods off the bench, and out front, a jumper by Pitts won't go. Snyder crashes the board hard on the baseline as he's falling out of bounds, tries to save it inbounds. It's picked up by the Mules. Dickerson, right wing Wolf, 3 on the way, knocks it down. Kyle Wolf with his second 3 of the game. He's got 7 points total. And it's now a 40-36 game, Northwest Missouri State trailing. On the left side, Snyder brings it out top of the key. Pitts. Right side is Wallace. Again, man-to-man defense. Now to Kirker on the right wing. Out front for Pitts. Pitts down the lane he goes. Kicks it back left side. Kirker, left-handed 3 on the way. Good. As Connor knocks down his first bucket of the game off that left side. A 1-point contest. Northwest down 40-39.
Just 11 minutes of action for Connor Kirker. For once in a second half, he should have pretty fresh legs.
On the left side is Hughes. Hughes trying to drive on Kozad and a bump, and he goes up with a shot, knocks it down. I thought I heard a whistle there, but nothing called as Hughes knocks it down. And it's a 42-39 game, Northwest Missouri State down. And Coach Ben McCollum thought there should have been a charge as he talks to one of the officials coming down the floor. Wallace on the right side, lobs it low inside for Kozad. A ball fake up with a shot of class won't go. Rebound Wolf as his outlet goes left side and finds Brad Woodson. Across the timeline right side, brings it to Dickerson. Back pedals. Northwest Missouri State down 42-39. Now drives the lane right side, kicks from the left side, and driving to the baseline, Woodson has his shot blocked way out of bounds by Kozad. It'll belong to Central Missouri. 42-39, Northwest trails Central Missouri. Cats were down by 10 twice in the first half. Northwest came back, had a 5-point lead late in the half. Down by 1 at halftime, trailing now 42-39. Inbound goes right side for Brennan Hughes. Guarded by Kozad out near the perimeter. Dribbles to the right baseline. Wants to go one-on-one with Grant. Spins toward the lane. Kicks it back right side. Bruns. Now back low right for Hughes. And a foul coming up. Well pushed by Grant. And Kozad will pick up his second foul. Trying to post up inside. It's been a physical game. I think the officials really, for the most part, letting the two teams play. Runs will inbound, baseline right. Inbound comes into the right on the wing to Dickerson. Dickerson, ball knocked loose by Wallace. Loose in the lane. Wallace dives after it at the free throw line and scoops the pass up to Kozad. Another great defensive play by Wallace. And Wallace 4 assists from tying a career high. He had 8 at the end of the first half. Right side Pitts. Down the lane he goes. Little runner on the way. Off the glass won't go. And the rebound pulled down by Hughes for Central Missouri. On an outlet it goes to Dickerson. Takes it to the top of the key. Down the left side. Pulls up out front right side. Wolf open 3 on the way. Rims around out. Rebound. Pitts for Northwest. Cats trailing 42-39. Pitts into the front court off the left side to the top of the key. Looks right side Wallace. Trying to lob it in for Kozad. Does overthrow him, but Kozad tips up there. Comes down with it. Spins under double team. Up for it. The shot won't go. Gets his rebound. And a Hill ball coming up. Possession here will give it to Central Missouri. 42-39. Central in front of Northwest.
Kozad with a little bit of frustration here at the lack of calls, but it's something where the officials have called it this way the entire way, so he's just going to have to know that baskets are going to be a little tougher than normal inside.
Dickerson to the right wing and brings it between the circles. Wolf for Central Missouri. Back to Dickerson right side. Goes low right for Hughes. Hughes now into a double team with Snyder and Kozad. Brings it out front. Wolf quick pass left side. Bruns into the left corner. They go for Woodson. Rise the lane. Little runner. Whistle. And are they going to count the shot or not? The early whistle on the play. And now whistle coming up. And it'll go on Northwest. Play goes on the floor as the shot went down. Central will inbound baseline left. A couple of officials coming over to the scorers table.
Yeah, initially the signal was that the foul was against number 3, and there's no number 3 on the floor for Northwest. So guess what they're going to do?
Go to the monitor.
There you go. That's how it happens these days. So yeah, they're going to have to take a look to see who that foul was supposed to be called on.
Official Will Lindy over to the scorers table to look at the monitor. As also Gene Millentree looking in now.
I don't know if that means they want to call it on 33 or 30 maybe. I'm guessing he saw a 3 on the jersey of the player he wanted to call it against. And Zach Snyder at 33, Matt Wallace at 30. The only 2 Bearcats on the floor with 3s on their jerseys. So my guess would be it'd be against one of those 2.
It's a 42-39 game. Northwest Missouri State trailing Central Missouri. Winner of this one wins the MIAA title. And we'll go into the postseason tournament next week as the number 1 seed in the tournament. Loser will be the number 2 seed. And action gets underway Thursday at Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City.
And the number 1 seed plays at noon that day, where the number 2 seed plays at 6. So quite a discrepancy on time of day that the team that win or lose will play next Thursday.
Yeah, I think it's going to go on Snyder. So Zach Snyder will pick up his first foul. And what I like about that is that you called it on the floor. That shot went down, so the continuation went in, but the whistle well before the shot. So Mills will inbound baseline left. Second team foul of the half for Northwest. Inbound comes to Hughes, guarded by Kozad off the left side. Drives to the baseline, cut off. Spins into a double team in the lane. Phillips goes up with a shot, forces it, but it goes down as he banks it in. Brandon Hughes with 9 points now. 44-39, Northwest Missouri State trails in this one. Pitts with it out front. Bounce pass left side, finds Wallace now at the free throw line. Bounce pass low right for Snyder. Spins in, up with a shot. Good, tough shot. Spun around to the right side, put it up and in over Hughes. And Kozad picking up where he left off at the end of the first half. 44-41, Northwest Missouri State trailing. Kozad right now with 16 points on the day. High post left side at elbow. Hughes drives the lane on Kozad. Ball knocked loose inside, picked up by Wallace for Northwest.
That's why bigs shouldn't dribble.
On the left side, Crooker in left corner. Pitts open, 3 on the way. Go! Justin Pitts knocks down the 3 from the left corner, and it's a tie game. Northwest and Central Missouri knotted up at 44. Just under 16 minutes left in the second half. Dickerson to the top of the key. Free throw line. Back pedals, takes the jump over Snyder, knocks it down. Dickerson with 11 points, a 2-point mule lead, 46-44. Pitts into the front court off the right side. Takes it to the top of the key. Left side, Wallace. Now to Pitts out front. Giving him a little bit of room. Now drives left side. Kicks out left corner, Wallace. Wallace dribbles to the elbow on the left side. Back left for Pitts. He's checked off by Wolf. Pitts through the lane. Dishes into the right corner. Open. Crooker. 3 on the way. Rattles around and out. Fight for the rebound as Snyder crashes the board off with Zach out of bounds. It belongs to Central Missouri.
Now here's a time where Northwest needs to take advantage. We're seeing each team substitute inside. Doherty and Deck both back into the ball game while Hughes and Kozad each get a breather. Hughes and Kozad have really been after each other, but I think Northwest has an advantage here with the matchup with Doherty in there at the same time as Deck.
46-44, Mules in front of Northwest. Wolf out front, looks right side, Dickerson. Fakes right, goes left, now out front for Wolf. Back to Dickerson, right side, low right for Deck. Deck double team, kicks it back right side. Wolf on the wing, a 3, knocks it down. And for Wolf, knocks down the 3. He's got 10 points, 49-44. The Mules in front of Northwest. Wallace to the top of the key, looks left side, Snyder. Low left for Doherty. Posting up now with Wolf. Tries the baseline, underneath the bucket, leans up off the glass, won't go, tries to fight for his rebound. Ball on the baseline, Wolf controls it for the Mules. Alec Dickerson across the timeline to the top of the key. Back pedals between the circles, lobs it into lane for Deck, up with a right-handed hook, knocks it down. Dylan Deck with 4 points, 51-44, Northwest trailing Central Missouri, and a timeout Northwest. 14:33 left in the game, Central Missouri 51, Northwest 44, back in a minute on the Bearcat Radio Network.
Bearcat Radio broadcasts are brought to you by Championship Motors in Maryville, located at 1528 South Main Street, offering a variety of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. More at championshipmotorsllc.com or at 660-582-8800.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Younger Auction Company. Auctioneer Mark Younger and his team simulcast online. Live auctions in all states. Younger Auction Company specializes in real estate, farm equipment, collectibles, and antiques. More at youngerauction.com.
This Bearcat broadcast is underwritten by Taco John's of Maryville and St. Joseph, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Taco John's is open Sunday through Thursday until midnight and Friday and Saturday until 2 a.m. More at ilovetacojohns.com.
This Bearcat broadcast is being underwritten by Compass Dental Group in Maryville. Doctors Bruce Twaddle and Brian Viertaler, along with their wives Polly and Rebecca, provide braces, implants, same-day crowns, and general dentistry. More at compassdentalgroup.com.
51-44, Central Missouri in front of Northwest with 14:33 left in the game. With Matt Gorder, I'm John Coffey. Our studio engineer, Karen Lawrence, this afternoon. Cats coming out of the timeout with Pitts, Kozad, Snyder, Wallace, and Crooker. Starting 5 for Northwest, and for the Mules, they're counting with Wolf and Dylan Deck inside. Also, Brad Woodson back out on the floor, along with Bruns and Dickerson at the guards. As the Mules going to a 2-3 zone coming out of the timeout, they've alternated from their man-to-man to the zone. Out front is Pitts. Pitts into left corner for Snyder. Snyder brings it out right side for Crooker. Northwest again down 51-44. Pitts through the lane, a little runner on the way over Deck. Too hard off the back of the rim. Fighting for the rebound inside was Kozad. Ball loose in the lane, and it's controlled by the Mules. Dickerson across the timeline. Dribbles to the right side to the free throw line. Kicks it back out front. Driving the right side is Woodson. Misses the shot. Fight for the rebound, and Wallace comes away with it underneath the bucket. And for Northwest, they'll go right to left from their vantage point. Wallace across the timeline to the left wing. Now to the free throw line. Pulls up. Hands off to Pitts left side. Pitts cross court right side. Snyder. Now to Wallace. Gets a screen by Kozad. Fires the dribble out front right. Bounce pass at the elbow right side for Kozad. Taking man-to-man out of the Mules this time. Kozad takes the jumper from 17, knocks it down. Grant Kozad with 18 points. Northwest trailing 51-46 with 13:27 left in the game. Into the front court right side, Dickerson to the right wing. Out between the circles, Wolf left side, Bruns. Bruns on the wing. Between the circles for Wolf. Looks right side, Dickerson. To the top of the key. Now to Bruns. Bruns into the right corner. Finds Woodson. Out front right side. Bruns trying to go inside and a push in. They're going to call this one on Dylan Deck. Trying to post up inside with Kozad, and Deck gets called for a little bit of a push. He was posting up, pushed behind him, and picks up the foul, and that will be Dylan's third foul. And we got a break in the action. 13:04 left in the game. Central Missouri 51, Northwest 46. Back in a minute on the Bearcat Radio Network.
Support for today's Bearcat broadcast comes from Maryville Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is open 24 hours and offers groceries, delicatessen, salad bar, gas, a bakery, floral shop, and pharmacy. More information is available in-store or at 660-582-2191.
Support for the Bearcat Radio Network is provided by the Monks of Conception Abbey, praising God and serving the Northwest community since 1873 through ministries such as the Abbey Guest Center, Conception Seminary College, and the Printery House. More at conceptionabbey.org.
Support for the Bearcat Radio Network comes from the Bearcat Booster Club, impacting every Northwest student athlete by providing a source of funds to improve athletic equipment for teams and programs. Membership information is available at northwestbearcats.com.
Support for this Bearcat broadcast comes from Maryville Glass and Lock, offering 24-hour emergency service, locksmithing, auto glass, overhead doors, storefronts, and entrances. More at 582-3131, in-store at 5th and Buchanan, or at maryvilleglassandlock.com.
13:04 left in the game. Central 51, Northwest 46. With Matt Gorder, I'm John Coffey. And Matt, this Mule team right now on a 7-2 run against Northwest. Back in the first half, the Cats ran off an 11-0 run, but Mules right now on a 7-2 mark here.
Well, we talked about hopefully they'd come down to earth in terms of their shooting eventually, but they did for a little bit, but only for about 5 minutes, still shooting the basketball tremendously in this game.
51-46, Northwest trails. Bearcats with the ball following the timeout. Wallace out front right side. Goes left side for Crooker. The man-to-man defense out of the Mules. Now to Crooker between the circles. Wallace right side. 12:48 left in the game. Wallace lobs it low right for Kozad. One dribble, ball fake up with a shot off glass. No, but a foul, and this will get Grant to the free throw line. Foul coming up on Brennan Hughes, who just got back into the ball game. That'll be his first foul, and gets Kozad to the line where he's 2 for 2 this afternoon. Trying to pull the Bearcats a bit closer. Northwest down 51-46. Grant spins the ball on his fingers, up with the shot and good. 19 points for Grant. He's 3 of 3 at the free throw line. 51-47, Northwest Missouri State trails. And the second one rims around and out, and the rebound inside Wolf for Central Missouri. Dickerson in the front court right side to the top of the key. Hands off and gets it to T.J. White. They bring it out front right side. Dickerson again drives the lane, all the way through the lane, lays it up and in. Hakeem Dickerson that time was not to be denied as he makes it a 53-47 game. Central Missouri in front of Northwest. On the left side, Wallace out front. Pitts takes the three. Got it. Nothing to net. Second three of the half for Justin Pitts. It's a three-point game. Northwest Missouri State down 53-50. Now T.J. White drives the lane left side as he does. Whistle, foul, and they're going to call this one on Northwest. It's Gene Millentree, the official, to make the call, and this one will go on Matt Wallace. That'll be number 3 on Wallace. Matt, one of 2 seniors for Northwest, playing their final game at Bearcat Arena, the other being Grant Kozad, and both really going out in style here, putting together a couple of good games. T.J. White at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way, off the front of the rim, and rolls out. He's 0-1 now at the free throw line. White averages 55% at the line this season.
As a team, Central 4 of 11 at the free throw line.
And the second one just barely got to the rim, and the rebound to Snyder for Northwest. Central, the worst shooting free throw team in the MIAA.